Right, Gilbert? If one of you are hurting tonight, we all supposed to be hurting. Yeah. Not because one leaves my aunt. When I see her, it hurt me. It did. When I walked through the door, it hurt me. You know why? Because she's laying on a recliner. That's where I lay at and relax some days in a recliner. But any other time, she'd been like Roxy Willie up on the floor and shouting. So now I look back when I was younger and see, look, and I think about what Gilbert said about when Joshua, how the Lord would be with him as he was with Moses. He would do as he said. Listen, I know the sun arises and it sets, and it's going to come a time the older one's going to be gone, Gilbert. And you know, when I think about what the older one done at the younger one. Never forget how they keep remembering how they helped them through the hard times, how they talked to them when they was down and out. Because that's what we're supposed to be doing. How we go the extra mile. We feel like everybody we know was turning against us. Even their family couldn't stand to be around us. But yet you had a brother or sister in the Lord that was filled with the Holy Ghost and know the Lord face to face and talk to him every day and every night. And he was listening, he led him through the day, kept him wise asleep, and talked to him as he little life's journey. Those are the kind of people that God is talking about here. That's where we separated on that day. Listen, this day and time, they're like what Gilbert said a minute ago. When God speaks, yeah, they want to fall down. They want somebody else to relay the message. Listen, somebody else can't relay the message. You got to do it yourself. This day and time, it talks directly to your heart, not to my heart to tell somebody else. But listen, you got to go to him on your own. That's the problem. So they want Moses to go talk, go get the intercession, do all these things. It ain't like that no more. You got to come to the throne of God boldly yourself. Ain't that what it said? Gilbert got to David said, come take a hold of the throne of God by the horn of salvation boldly. You got to do it. Listen, you can go tell your friends how good he is, but he's got to come and do that experience on himself. Listen, that's what's separating the world today. We think, well, if mommy's saved or daddy's saved, I'll be all right. No. Listen, mommy ain't got enough oil in the lamp to give to you. Daddy ain't got enough in the oil in the lamp to give to you. You got to go right now and buy while the door is open. While the day the door is open, mercies are flowing all the day long. But tomorrow, when God shuts the door, he said no man can open it. That's why I'm here to tell you that today mercies are flowing. Tomorrow the door can be shut. You know, Bible's got hidden passages in it all through it. And you know, the Bible said Noah was a perfect man in his time, you know. Said in his generation he was perfect. And so he found grace in the eyes of God. You ever think about he found grace before grace was ever given? Ain't that what the Bible says? He found grace in the eyes of God before grace, Shannon, was ever given to man. Grace is Jesus. He said if you fall from grace, there ain't no hope for you. That's Jesus. But Noah found it before Jesus was ever given. And he built an ark to escape the wrath of God. Amen. That was what it was. They hollered at the flood. He ate the flood. But it was the wrath of God poured out. It was the favor. He said the foundations of the deep opened up. There's only one man holds the key to the foundations of the deep. And that's God the Father. The one that the Spirit, that his Spirit moved upon the face of the deep in the beginning. That's the only one that holds the keys to those. That's why I'm here to tell you, listen, when Noah built the ark, and he shut it, and the Bible said he cut a door in the side of it, and God called all the animals and set them on the inside of Noah's people, and he said the breath of life was inside, listen, the breath of life was inside the ark. Listen, today that's to tell you that Jesus, is that only talk about Jesus and the breath of life. Jesus, listen, he said, there's a door set before you that I open. Today, how many thanks be to God that they walk through the door when the door is open. He said, there would come a day. He said, I'll shut the door and no man can open it. Thanks be to God that we still can strive. But he said, my spirit will always strive with man. People don't take that serious. But listen, when I think about his spirit not striving, always striving. Now you might not understand it, but the preacher does. When it don't strive with you, you get up here and begin to preach. It gets hard. Because they're not that smart. Can't put things together. But see, when the Spirit's a striving with you, Gibber, He said, out of thy belly will flow a living waters. It just roll out of you. So the Spirit, that's what it is, like a living water. It just flow right out of you. Couldn't read two. Well, I always could count. That's one thing I always could do. But couldn't read a lick. But see, when the Lord touched me, I can sit down and say words in the Bible that Shell can't say, and she can read like a daggone sewing machine. But see, everybody's got a call upon their life. And I thank God how He opened my eyes to the Scriptures. Because listen, in that book that you pack around or you let sit on the wall, on your bookshelf, and sometimes people let dust over cover because they never did open it. In those words, Jesus said was life. Life, Gibber. In those words, it was life in those words. I like to read the Bible. When I read it, and all at once I'm sitting there, it just becomes alive to me. When it comes alive to you one day and just jumps right up out of the page, get there up out of the page to you, you know God's talking directly to your heart. Because your former eyes can't see it, but your spiritual on the inside can tell you that God's talking directly to your heart. Listen, I don't care where you at. He said that when it would come a time to deliver you up before the synagogues, the high people of the world. He said in that very hour, He said don't meditate upon what you're going to say. He said in that hour, He said the Holy Ghost, He would give you exactly what you need to be saying. Listen, I tell you today, they go to church, they put on the form of the godliness of it, but they deny the power of our home. It's more to come to church and shout a little bit. It's more to come to church and sing a little bit. It's more to come and tell everybody I go to such and such church, I'm a member over there, I got a letter, I got say-so over there. Listen, you better have your name's wrote in the Lamb's Book of Life. That's what you better be rejoicing over. Don't rejoice because somebody subject to your name or the devil knows your name. Don't rejoice there. Rejoice that your name is found written in the Lamb's Book of Life. And nobody can take it out. Nobody, no thief can break in and steal it. No monster can interrupt it. It's wrote there for eternity. That's what we need to be rejoicing over. I heard on that. I know sometimes you got to watch what you say, but if it's the truth, I don't care. Somebody they like videotape you and put it on YouTube, and the world hears you. But I don't care if it's the truth. I talked to one preacher, so I won't ask no names, but we don't know.
I've cut that part.
No, I ain't worried about it. Put it on there. They want me to come down and preach for him, Gibber, one day on Sunday. I said, well, I might try to come down. But he said, you can come down this Sunday and you can hear me. I said to myself, well, you're done. Well, a few minutes went right by. I said, oh, I see you're boasting. Boasting in what he could do. See, if it had been the polite thing, he said, come down Sunday, I'll let you preach. He said, I'll come up if you'll let me preach. I said, listen, come up, but I won't guarantee I'll let you preach because I don't write nothing on an old book. I said, whoever comes has got the key. When they hit the floor, if they start rolling out, and if they ain't listening, I said, I'll find that real fast if they're lying. If she starts rolling out, I said, I know they got it. I get out of the way and let God work. I said, but I won't write down on no paper saying such and such is going to preach tonight. Because I don't know if you might have it. Somebody else might come and they might be handling exactly what they need. I remember Gibber come over at one night there. And I know he didn't come to preach or he didn't come not to. That's about the way I do. I don't go not to. But he got up and sung one song. It wasn't just a few minutes. He was over on iron preaching about the blood on his drop, on his ear, and on his right thumb, and on his... just in a minute, the Spirit started moving. And everybody started rejoicing. Because you know why? It was the fire of the Holy Ghost. Just like Elijah. He said, listen, everybody's got opinions. But listen, he said, choose you today between these two opinions. Who would be of God? Let him answer by true fire. And when the mouth begins to open, Gilbert, and the words begin to come out, you can tell that the fire's in it. And I might not know how the Spirit works or how it moves, but I know when it's not hit. Because it don't connect. It don't touch. He said it touched upon me. It will go from breast to breast. It'll take each and every soul. You don't have to worry about saying I got it. It'll show on you. It'll tell on you. If you got the right real deal, not the counterfeit, you'll know when it shows up. Because lives begin to change. It begins to touch the heart. It begins to uplift. It uprooting himself. And he didn't even realize it. I don't even consider myself a preacher. It's the thing on the inside. I'm just a willing vessel, just a mouthpiece. I can't do it until he shows up. And when he shows up, I don't hold nothing back, and I tell you exactly what it is. It's because if he lives, it don't matter how you can live ever how you want to. Isaiah recorded down in the 66th chapter, I think he was. He said, live how you want to. He said, there was a heaven for you to gain, and there was a hell for you to shun. But do what you want to in the middle. You can listen to your preacher, or paying no mind. He said, who shall relieve our report giver? He's telling me you, everybody's not going to believe what we say. Some of you will. Some of you endure it. Some of you go the extra mile because you believe the report that was laid on the line by King Jesus with one truth. And he said, when the truth has come, it'll set you free. The Spirit of truth, that's the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. Isaiah said there wasn't no other God besides him. You could not compare him with nobody else. He said he was a God that could talk to you, a God that could help you, a God in your troubled time will comfort you. He said, I didn't leave you comfortless. I'll help you and teach you and lead you and guide you along this journey. Listen, there's all kinds of people. So there's all kinds of things, Jim. And I listen to them sometimes, and I just think, how blind are you? How dumb are you? They talk about it, and they try to extract it, but they don't have a clue who they're talking about. Yeah, he's a good God, yeah. I talked to one boy, he's dead now. I went to school with him. Pretty much got into an argument over a Buford. He's telling me how good God was. I said, yeah, he's good. He was Baptist and I was Baptist, so you know where it was going. I said, yeah. He said, well, God let them around in the wilderness 40 years and their shoes never fell out. I said, yeah. I said, he fed them every day. And they still weren't satisfied, so he gave them a little meat. The Bible said, I said, the Bible said they rose up to play while the meat was still in their teeth. I said, you know what he's talking about? He said, they was sinning while it's still in the teeth. I said, yeah, he loved them. I said, but do you read the story? Why they walked for 40 years for? He said, no. I said, well, you're trying to tell me he's merciful, and I'm trying to tell you that he's a jealous God, but he's also wrath. I said, when the story was finished and the smoke settled, he walked them 40 years to get rid of stiff-necked people that wouldn't go his way. Yeah, so the new generation could go over in the land of paradise of milk and honey. So you can divide it every way you want to.
That's what he done.
That's what he done when they gave her. Yes, he loved them, just like he does the world today. He said, I stand at the door of the heart all the day long, and I knock. So if any man open, said, I'll come in and dine with him. So look, that's merciful, ain't it? But if you don't accept that challenge, that offer, that invitation that he's given you, when you die and close your eyes here, you think you've had trouble. Over yonder on the other side, trouble will just begin. Listen, Malachi wrote it down. He wrote it down great in a position, in a place where most people overlook it. He said on that day, it will be great for some and dreadful for others. Won't it be dreadful to know you standing at? I know the Bible talks about two places that you're going to stand. I told them the other day, if you stand at the judgment seat of Christ, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. You'll get your reward for what you've done for the Lord. But if you stand at the great white throne judgment, you're in trouble. You are in bad trouble. You're going to get a reward, but it won't be for the things you've done for the Lord. Peter said, every man will get a reward, whether it's good or bad.